want to know what random sentimental item you just can't get rid of. 1-855-BERT-SHOW, 855-237-8746. All right, what do you want to mention now?
All of us in the studio have like 4 combined brain cells. We're all just sharing them like a poo-poo platter.
It's earlier this morning, I was telling a story, a very deep, touching story. And Kristen was out in La La Land. I was looking over there and she was like staring endlessly into the future, right?
No, I was staring into the abyss. That's what I was staring into.
And from time to time, I'll look around the studio and that happens, right? But usually people snap themselves out of it after like 2 seconds and I can see the refocus. Kristen was gone. She was not coming back. So I had to stop them in the middle of the segment and go, KK, come on back.
Yay.
And right before we opened up the mics, I saw her drifting again. There she goes. Out of the studio.
But I actually, and it's so funny because it's almost cartoonish and comical because I shook my head, like I shook myself out of it, and I was back because I was like, "Yo, you got to open the break. Let's do this." So I'm back.
So as you guys can understand, it's a very insecure time for us right now. So trying to stay focused on this rather than what's going on in the outside world from time to time over the next couple of months is going to be challenging.
Insecure?
Weeks.
Why?
You said months. Weeks.
22 shows, Berticus. 22 shows.
No, 21 and a half.
21 and a half shows.
Damn.
21.
Yeah, it's all right. Anyway.
All right, so what random sentimental item do you have that you can just not part with, you cannot throw away? So I don't know what inspired me to do this, or I guess I had energy that I needed to get out. And for once, I wasn't hungover. So I'm like, let's go clean out the closet, right? Let's go start organizing stuff, purging things, whatever. So I'm in the primary closet and I'm just pulling out a bunch of stuff to organize it. And, I got my Goodwill pile. I got my Helping Mamas pile. And I have this box of clothes that I do not wear, right? And it's like some really old t-shirts, some old basketball shorts. And I'm sitting there looking at it, and I know the whole like Marie Kondo, and if it sparks joy, you keep it. If it doesn't, you let it go. And I'm looking at these basketball shorts, right? These athletic basketball shorts that say Lafayette basketball on them because I played basketball in high school. And they were the practice shorts that we wore. So they weren't our game shorts because, public school, you don't have money. You have to give that stuff back so it can go to the next person for the next season. And the elastic is completely worn out. Like there's no wear, like you can't wear these. And I'm looking at them and I know I need to like put them in the throwaway pile, right? Like this is not even something you would donate because they're decrepit. And I'm not going to, donate decrepit clothes. That's just rude. And so I'm looking at it and I'm like, but for the life of me, I cannot get rid of them. I put them back in the box, back into the closet, like tucked in a corner. But for whatever reason, and when y'all, I graduated in 97.
Okay.
So these are some vintage shorts, which is why they fit
mostly.
But the elastics, you can't wear them,
right?
Because they're so old that the elastic has literally like disintegrated. Okay, there's no elastic in the band, so if I put them on, they would just go and fall right off.
Okay, skinny.
Is that
brag a little more, Kristen?
It's because there's no elastic. Yes, Tommy.
I've got an idea. You know those companies that do the cool quilts with like old t-shirts and stuff? I'm sure they could put your shorts into one of those.
Yeah, and that's what I put them with. I put them with my old t-shirts because I have a little garbage bag of t-shirts from like college and also from my different radio stints because I want a radio blanket and I want like a BBA blanket, etc. And so, yeah, I'm going to do that. But looking at the shorts, I'm like, they can't use it.
Yeah, because they're attached to nostalgia. We've talked about this so many times that I forget the name of it when you attach like real life feelings to inanimate objects because you feel like they've gone through life with you.
Anthropomorphize.
No, I can't say it either.
Oh, I love anthropology.
Anthropomorphize.
I can't believe NPR gave us a shout out the other day. So I have a t-shirt that, my Friday Night Lights t-shirt that Tracy gave me 20 something years ago. And now it's got like holes in the arms. It's like right there at that shoulder where it's starting to separate also, but it's so comfy and it holds so many great memories for me that Amanda saw it on me the other day and she's like, you got to get rid of that shirt. And I'm like, I put my foot down. I'm like, you can guide me in a lot of different areas, but this one is off limits.
Okay, but
this shirt.
But think about it, and I also have boxes of memorabilia from like radio gigs over the years, etc. And I'm looking at this stuff, and I'm looking at Jimmy, and I'm like, he ain't gonna want this crap. Like, what is he gonna do with this? He doesn't want this. And why am I keeping it so it stays in a box, which I never take out and I never look at? Like, it logically, it makes zero sense. And I'm just feeling a lot of clutter in my life. And so I want to like get rid of this stuff, but I, for the life of me, cannot let it go.
I think it makes a lot of sense. It feels like throwing away a picture or a picture frame. It's not necessarily that you're gonna like take it out and wear it, but that's a snapshot of a portion of your history. Like that, those basketball shorts you wore every single day for a year. And so I can imagine throwing that away feels like throwing what's left of those memories.
Yeah, Tommy.
One more idea. So Renee and I are having a yard sale this Saturday, as a matter of fact.
Well, people will buy anything at those yard sales.
If you want to sell your shorts and any other thing you want to get rid of, because the Bert Show will be leaving soon, people will have mementos from your life.
It's a collector's item.
I invite you, Bert, Abby, Cassie, everybody on the Bert Show can come be a part of the yard sale and sell their mementos. And I guarantee you people would buy stuff, and you could then donate the proceeds to Bert's Big Adventure.
You're looking for a cut. What percentage do you want of my basketball shorts?
I don't want a cut. I just want people at my yard sale.
It makes some sense.
The Bert Show.